morning, and welcome to the first Ignite race of 2024. Let's get things going. This year's season opener, we will be running an adaptation of the standard track featuring the Double 90. The Double 90 takes the extension and basically squares it off, creating one long sweeping left-hander coming off in the backstretch and shooting you into the chicane, which takes absolutely no prisoners if you get it wrong. And the south end of the track stays exactly the same. Opens up a lot of passing opportunities for over-under moves, but can also leave you vulnerable coming out of turn 3 and can kill your speed going down the backstretch. Should make for some pretty fun racing, so let's get things going. Alright, the time is finally here. It is race day at the Gateway Kartplex. And we are just about more ready than ever. We already have the cart all set up and it's not even 9 a.m. yet. Literally the only thing that I'm worried about is this little thing right here. I forgot to mention this in my testing video. When I was looking at the Micron, it showed that my low RPMs were all the way down in the 1800s, even though the cart felt perfectly fine and was driving great. So I talked to Mike Gadbury about that. He suggested that it may have something to do with that slide needle, since that was something I replaced after he rebuilt the engine. So it may have something to do with the way that's set up, but we'll play around with that a little bit, or maybe we won't and just put it back in. But aside from that, the cart feels great. Not going to change a single thing, just going to roll it into the first race. And see what happens. But since we have some time, let's just walk around, maybe do a track walk to see what's going on around here. One thing I will tell you guys about today, which I don't know if I touched on before, is that there will be a ton of brand new racers today. Probably somewhere in the tens of brand new racers just in senior class. So this has the potential to be one of the biggest days that the Kartplex has ever seen. The race is probably going to be like a Nairobi goat market on the start, but we'll just have to see how it goes and pray to God that everything is going to be alright. I wanted to show you guys this yesterday and I forgot to. So the past couple of years, I've kind of been going back and forth with a fellow iDrive alumni by the name of Matt Zagaitis to see who can come up with the most creative and the most striking liveries. And you know, this year I thought, I think I've outdone him this time. I think I've really peaked. Then Matt Zagaitis comes out with this. I don't even have any words for this. So obviously this is inspired by Alex Pallou's livery from last year with all the chrome, silver, and blue. And this is probably one of the craziest liveries I have ever seen on a go-kart. And this isn't even doing it justice. I saw this out in the sun yesterday on track, and it is unbelievable to watch. I have to give credit where credit's due. That is a good looking cart. Got some vlogception here.
I'm trying to get my establishing shots.
I'm trying to get my shots. You're blocking my shot.
Well, what are you trying to get up?
You're blocking my shot at the K rail. You see that U-Haul truck over there? That looks so cool. What would you like to say to the vlog, Mr. Brendan Lauer?
I have horrible anxiety, but I'm having a great time today.
And in the wild, you see a Bobby Krug with his flock, showing them the track layout for today. There you can see him talking about racetrack. So here is the Double 90 that you guys saw in the track preview. It basically takes the North Pole turns of the standard layout and extends it a little bit. So we'll be coming in from the backstretch pretty quick. I'm probably going to start on a 62 today because I think we're going to want that kind of speed. This turn is going to be very fast. There's not going to be a lot of braking. Then we'll be going straight into the chicane, which should be pretty fast. I'm worried about the start because with this turn, how wide it is and how much room there is, it'll probably be pretty easy to go 2 or even 3 wide through here. But on the chicane, it is single file. So if we all get stacked up on the start, then we may end up having some problems when we get into the chicane and we're like 2-3 abreast, 20 cars deep through the field. I'm hoping that won't be a problem, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, we have a special guest appearance from, I about said rookie driver, junior driver, Ido Vilnai. Ido, what do you have to say to the floor?
Just drive fast.
That is good advice. Drive
Yeah.
fast. Don't drive slow. That's not going to win you any races.
Don't crash.
And don't crash. That is another good thing.
Go.
How you feeling for today's race?
Good.
Good?
Confident.
Confident?
Yeah.
Confident?
We only have like 5 people or 6 people in our
Really?
group.
That's less than I would have expected.
Yeah, you guys have like 35 in senior.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is going to be hectic in senior.
Better be in the front.
I better be. If I'm not, then I'm in trouble. But you'll be up there. You'll be great. Yeah, you go. Good luck out there. You want to know me? Bobby Krug.
What's up, Indy NAL audience?
What's up?
Nathan's gonna do great today. He's probably gonna beat all of my guys.
Let's hope so.
I'm hoping. I mean, shakedown and everything went good. The cart looks good. You're like 90% of the way there.
Yeah, 90%. I'm hoping a little bit more than that, but yeah, we'll see. You got a full house today.
Yeah, I know, it's really cool. Without getting too sentimental on your vlog, I don't want it to be about me, but a year ago I started this, and to see where it's grown with all the tents and all the people, I mean, this is amazing. So happy to be here and happy to grow an audience and help people out. So
Yeah, well, that's great. Good luck to you today.
yeah, good luck to you as well.
Obviously, don't beat me, but hope things go well for you.
We're gonna try.
You got radio for those. Open day, 101 entries. Across the board. So, today's format will be practice one.
All right, driver's meeting is done. We are the last run group, so we are going 7th. We got plenty of time, but the cart is, like I said, already put back together. We fixed the slide issue. It was in the wrong place, so it was not set up right, but thankfully I was able to get Mike over here. He was able to help me out with that. So that is sorted now. All I need to do is turn the cart on, readjust the idle, and then we should be all good to go, and we shouldn't see that massive RPM drop that we were seeing before. I'm not going to make any changes to the cart. All I have to do is just start it up, and we'll take what we have into practice 1. And also, just so you guys can keep track through the day, I have kind of an alliance system going today. I am going to be working with 2 other guys today. So this is Kevin Holzner. He is a rookie driver. This is his first ever Ignite race. He's coming in from Springfield for today's race, so that is super awesome. And he brought the American flag, so we're deciding to be extra patriotic today. And we got our Ignite regular, Seth Hamlin, with us as well. We're kind of going to be working together, kind of sharing setups with each other, seeing what we can figure out. And hopefully we can, all 3 of us can have a good day and work our way towards the front. So keep an eye on the 187 and the 555, not the 55, and see where we are on the time charts. And yeah, let's have some fun and let's get going. And our 2 practice sessions for the day are done, and I don't want to jinx anything, but today might just be our day. We were 5th in the first practice session, and we were 4th in the second session out of 30 karts. And that's not all. Because the pack is so tight, I was 0.5 of a second off of the leader in practice 2. And so with the speed I'm carrying right now, I legitimately have a shot at the front row, or even going on pole. So all I gotta do is just find a little bit more time, and we could have a shot at pole. And that is awesome news, and I cannot wait to see what we can do with that. So far, it seems like we're making improvements all around. I'm not gonna make any changes to the kart. It feels great as it is. The kart is on rails. Yeah, let's head on into qualifying, see if we can put it on the front row. And that is qualifying done, and we finished up 6th, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that. I feel like it could have been a little bit better. There were a couple of times where I would have been on a pretty good lap, and then either something would happen in front of me, or I would just like kind of mess up a little bit and screw up a corner. All in all, pretty good. I don't know what the delta was to the leaders, but it seems like everyone's pretty close today. The kart still feels pretty good. Don't think I need to make any changes to it. Might go down in pressures a little bit for the race to save me a little bit of tire toward the end. We'll be starting on the outside of the 3rd row, which is pretty good. We've got a lot of people up front with me that know what they're doing, so that gives me a lot of confidence. And being further up in the field does help me stay away from trouble, which often happens in mid-pack. I would not take an early race red flag out of the equation with how many new racers there are, so we'll have to see what happens there. Yeah, it all feels great. We're starting in the top 6, so we'll be rolling off the outside of the 3rd row. And who knows, maybe we can bring home a podium today.
The start-finish line now.
Wow. Wow.
And that will also affect Sean's scores. He was starting right behind, and there's a bunch of karts crashed going into turn number 1.
Seth got royally hosed at the start. All right, we got a post-qualifying wrap-up with Mr. Kevin Holzner. Finished 22nd. How you feel, Kevin?
Carpet real good, real fast. I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Trying to catch
What happened with your hands?
Weston Miles.
Car's fast.
It's
fast?
Real
Real fast.
Are you afraid?
It's good. This is good. It's real good.
Nice.
Direction.
Getting faster every time we go out there.
That's
I
awesome.
guess that's the goal today. Not break anything.
Yeah.
You know, not piss anybody off.
Yeah.
So far so good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Picked up a 2nd from practice 2 into qualifying. Going off 22nd. Just hope you'll have a good day, and I'll be bringing him along the way.
No ambulance trips and we're all good.
That's right. No ambulance trips for us today. All right, and our first race of the 2024 season is done, and we finished up 8th, which is not where I wanted to be given where I started, but given what happened on lap 1, I'll take it. We made up a lot of ground. Obviously, a lot of that was that massive turn 1 incident, which I don't know if you guys saw or not, because the spare battery I have for the front GoPro, for reasons I don't quite understand, doesn't work. So we were able to make up some positions on track. We were definitely carrying a lot more speed than the people around us, and we were able to make up some positions on track and from that crash. And so we probably went up from like somewhere like below 15th up to 8th. Since the qualifying for race 2 is based off of the best lap from race 1, I will be rolling off 6th again for race number 2. And so we should be starting basically the same place where we started for the first race. And we'll just have to see if we can make up on what we left down for the first race. Not going to make any changes, just leave the card how it is. And we're going to head on into race 2, so let's do it. Hungry when I was out there racing, so I brought home some donuts to make sure I'd be filled up. Actually got some donuts for both sides, so we got a full meal today. And that is the final race of the 2024 season opener complete, and we finished 5th. Our very first top 5 since I think the middle of the season in 2022. So that is a huge step in the right direction for us. We pick up an 8th and a 5th today. That is massive, and I don't know where we are in the points, but today was a great day all around. We were never outside the top 10. We had podium pace. Just an overall wonderful day. Seth over here, he got a win in Masters. Good job, Seth. Woo! He actually got 2 trophies today. He got a 3rd and a win. And then Matthew, who I was working with earlier, he picked up a lot of pace. He ended up finishing in the top 20 in both races in his very first ever Ignite appearance in a track that he's never raced at before. So a huge success all around. And then in that race for me, it was just a blast. I got to have a lot of fun fighting with Matthew Northrup and Charlie Keevan. Just some great racecraft between us, and I'm happy that I got to get the better end of that and win in the end. But just overall an amazing day. I would also like to point out a very important statistic for you guys, that I was actually the highest finishing driver in senior of legal age. So the only people that beat me were children, and by that I mean very good young racers who are definitely going places in their career. I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball on them, but it's good to know I can still keep up with them. And I'm the winner for the adults. Quiet down. So that is a huge confidence boost for me. So if I could just catch up to the little guys, then we'll be in good shape. Still a bit bummed about the first race, but it is what it is. Things happen.
Did a really good job today, Nate.
I did. Thank you,
You did
sir.
a really good job, man.
I really appreciate it. You did a better job than me. I thought you almost had me at one point.
I want to sneak in a little bit.
A little.
I said I respect it. I'll let you by. Glad we had a great day.
Yeah, good day all around. Learned a lot, had a lot of fun, and we are going to come back in the next race knowing that we have the pace to beat. And so we will see you next time. Peace out.